In today's world, a restaurant being run by the same chef for 40 years is almost unheard of, especially in America. The Inn at Little Washington, in a tiny countryside town in Virginia, was started by Chef Patrick OConnell, and he still runs it. It's both a restaurant and an inn, and it is a worldwide destination.
The whole place is kind of just like going to grandmother's if grandma took a little acid once in a while.
OConnell is a self-trained chef, and he's a child of the 1950s who grew up on fish sticks and tuna noodle casserole. He started this luxurious inn out of a renovated gas station 70 miles west of Washington, D.C. Dinner that first night in 1978 was $4.95, and by $4.95, I mean $4.95. Now it costs hundreds of dollars per person for dinner, and hundreds more if you choose to stay overnight in one of the inn's sumptuous rooms. OConnell has served presidents, royalty, and movie stars. Now, Queen Elizabeth, I heard you had to send the petals to the palace so she could match her outfit.
Which made infinite sense once you saw her outfit. Because she was a walking spring bouquet.
So how did OConnell transform a tiny restaurant into an international destination? For that, you need to go back to his childhood.
My mother was a very strong character in my life and controlled her universe brilliantly. And that is how I first learned the power of food as a control mechanism. It is the most powerful manipulator that there possibly is. A Sunday company dinner always began with little Nancy Etticoat in her white petticoat. And it is a good-sized banana coming straight up through a Dole pineapple ring.
Okay.
With a chiffonade of iceberg lettuce around the base, a dollop of Miracle Whip dribbled down the sides, and the whole thing was capped off with a maraschino cherry. It was like one of these moments every Sunday that you thought, will I get through this?
You mean like childhood?
Childhood, yeah.
Not just the Sunday night.
No.
When the chef got to Washington, Virginia, he wasn't worried about staying open for 40 years. He was worried about staying open. The inn was so far off of regular delivery routes that legs of veal would come in on seats on the Greyhound bus. His partner would drive into the city every night at midnight to get fresh ingredients.
He would call me from the road to tell me what he had in the car, and I would handwrite the menu on a mimeograph machine. So I would write the menu before I actually had the ingredients.
Patrick OConnell continues to innovate, welcoming guests from around the world.
Each day I'm discovering how unique it is to have a 50-year reference and to be able to look forward and look back and be in the present. And when I see the young people coming in, I always think, you're coming in 3/4 of the way through the film. You don't know where we came from in this country and what we went through and what restaurant work was like.
But one goal eludes him. Chefs worldwide work their whole lives to get rated by Michelin, an international restaurant guide. Receiving even 1 star from Michelin is a huge achievement. Only a handful of restaurants worldwide get any stars at all. But Michelin's top 3-star rating is reserved for the absolute best.
We assume somebody's going to call us. Where's this going to be? That's subtle. The only reading material.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday morning, we joined OConnell for his ratings call from Michelin. He already had 2 stars. Will he be the first in the DC area to get 3?
Amazing. Did someone say ringy-dingy?
Yep.
Hello? It is. Speaking. Well, wonderful. What a gorgeous day we have. The sun is out and the light is glorious. Couldn't be better. And your name is? Oh, I see.
I am the director of the Michelin Guides for the U.S. selections.
What a wonderful job you have.
I do. I have to say, it really is especially when I get to call with great news, such as what I'm about to deliver, that the Inn at Little Washington has once again been awarded 2 stars for the Michelin Guide to DC for 2018.
Fantastic. We're thrilled with that news and really appreciate your letting us know.
Great. That's good to hear. Will you be able to attend the party tonight?
I will be there.
Good. Glad to hear it. Well, please give my congratulations to your staff. And
Thank you.
keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. We will.
Very welcome. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Congratulations.
Up. Here we are.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's good news.
Wonderful, because we have another incentive for the year.
Keeps you young, Chef.
It keeps you young. Wow, that was a bit surreal.
Patrick,
No.
I couldn't do it.
You didn't want to do that to him.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The Inn had planned a party that afternoon to celebrate Michelin's announcement.
Cheers.
Generations of employees flew in for what many believed would be the day that Patrick O'Connell would receive his 3rd star. It turned out no restaurants in the area received 3 stars.
The royal family.
Congratulations.
It's what they call a pivot.
yes, that's right. You did it very well.
That was very reminiscent of Hillary's glass ceiling. You should have seen one.
Yeah, but she went away and you're not.
In a staff meeting, somebody asked once, what do you want from us? And I said, I want you to know that you are allowed to be yourself, whoever you are. And welcome to the madness. Thank you. Every restaurant has some pretty wacky people, but if you can allow that wackiness and make a space or a niche for it, they also have a brilliant contribution to make. This is not the military. So we have incredibly intense moments, but afterwards, I always like to break the tension with an outrageous bit of humor or laughter so that it dissipates. We all know. And I sometimes say, okay, it's not life and death. It's much more important than that.
It's cooking for people.
Right. You made it home in time. Now let there be champagne and dancing in the streets of Little Wash. Oh no.